Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, September 22nd. This is your moment of yes. Back in the Lou, back in St. Louis. Was in Colorado, obviously, at the beginning of the week. And then Atlanta yesterday. Back home last night. Home for a few days. So the moment of yes for today is an idea that we've talked about before, but it's a reminder, right? It's a reminder that regardless of everything that is going on in your life right now, at the end of the day and at the beginning of the day and throughout all day, it's always about what we choose, right? What we choose, how we choose to respond, how we choose to behave, how we choose to think, how we choose to feel. Clearly, feelings and all those things that can come up. Our choice is, what are we going to focus on? Where are we going to put our attention? Where are we going to put our energy? And I was reminded of that, in Atlanta. Had like a 45-minute Uber ride from the airport to the hotel. And the woman was driving me, and, she was, super chippy and not chippy. She wants to fight me. She was really cheery, upbeat, and she was, she was a talker. So I was like, oh, okay. So it was clear right away, like, I'm not, I'm just not going to rest or get things done. I have to be fully engaged, which I was. And in that span of time, right, I end up here in, like, she looks younger than me, and she's a grandmother. She's got 8 kids. And, she goes on to tell me that her husband was killed 8 years ago, right, in a car accident. And she lost her oldest daughter a few years before that in a car accident. And she's giving me the details, the unasked for details, of both events. And, of course, I'm just there and extremely sympathetic and just listening and listening and listening. But she just, as she talks about it, right, she just talks about how she has, kept going and what she focuses on and how she loves driving because it gets her out of the house. And she has even moved closer to kids because she just loves doing this. And it just reminded me as I then spoke to a group of, professionals the next day about, we choose. There's so much going on in our life. Life is complex. There's so much good. There's so much bad. There's so much tough stuff. There's so much everything. So many distractions. That's why it's so important for us to be intentional about what we're going to wake up each day and choose. What we're going to choose for our thoughts, what we're going to choose for our emotions, what we're going to choose to focus on, give our time, give our energy to. Because if we just wait for everything to be perfect, it's just not going to happen. But if we wake up every morning and find the perfect, it's going to be there waiting for us. So what are you going to choose today? That's your moment of yes. Have an awesome Friday. Have an awesome weekend, everybody.